Good morning. Thanks for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. It's 11:50 on our Thursday, July 4th. Happy Independence Day. We got a couple things to talk about first before we get to the 4th of July celebrations. First off, Augusta fire crews responded to a massive apartment fire off Stevens Creek Road. Showing you some pictures the department posted on Facebook. They say 16 units are now unlivable. Fire crews say this happened just before 11 o'clock last night. That's where we find our Jada Walker this morning, live from Stevens Creek Road. Now, Jada, what's going on out there this morning?
Well, Nick, we heard multiple people say they did hear fireworks start at 8 p.m., but we do not know the cause of the fire. I'm actually going to step out the way so you guys can get a closer view of the fire, of the what's left. I'm sorry. Earlier this morning when I was out here, you could still hear fire alarms go off, and the smell of smoke is actually still in the air. Earlier this morning, there were residents who were just sitting here staring at what's left of their apartment. There's a sense of shock in the whole community as residents all walk around and take pictures and just not understanding how this happened or why this happened. They did confirm that the Red Cross has provided them some housing for the next 3 days, but after that, they do not know where they will go. We'll keep you updated on this more later on. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for that update out there, Jada. Stevens Creek Road, just a lot of destruction. You saw the charred roofs there, 16 units, again, unlivable right now, so hopefully those families get some relief soon. Thanks, Jada. A Burke County Sheriff's candidate dropping out of the race, Lewis Blanchard, says the primary election outcome shows strong support for the current sheriff, Alfonso Williams, and the sheriff's office. He goes on to say while his campaign may be coming to an end, he will continue to support efforts that ensure the safety and well-being in the community. That leaves Sheriff Alfonso Williams as the only other candidate running this November. And there are a lot of events happening out there today. Through at Liberty Park, and we do know, in case you missed what I was just saying there, Grovetown, a lot of events going on here, has a drive-through at Liberty Park that started at 11 o'clock, and the line is down the street right now. So it is a very popular spot this morning. Get out there. You may be waiting for a little bit, though, to get that food. The Village at Woodside and Aiken is hosting a free community event with food trucks and a firework finale. That runs from 7 to 10 tonight. Be sure to bring a chair or a blanket with you. Plus, the city of Augusta is inviting everyone to head downtown for the annual Independence Day celebration. You'll find live music, food trucks, and much more, of course, at fireworks as well. Starts at 5 o'clock, and then at 9:15, there is a fireworks show near the Augusta Commons. So a lot of events going on today. Everybody keeping a close eye on the weather. It has been very hot. Our first alert meteorologist, Mikkel Hannah Harding, is joining us live now. Mikkel, what can we expect on this Independence Day?
Moderate drought conditions, first of all, so definitely want to be safe with any fireworks that we do try to set off for today. It'll be hot and muggy for the 4th of July as well, and then we're looking at storm chances returning by this weekend. Right now, current temperatures are in the upper 80s and low 90s around the region, so definitely already feeling that pretty hot feel out there, and it feels just like a summer day, already approaching midday, close to 90 and above that for some locations. We'll see high temperatures in the upper 90s for today, a low chance of a stray shower, 10% or less of that, and a mixture of sun and clouds at times for today, but lots of sunshine expected as well. As far as looking at extremes on this holiday, record high temperatures, low temperatures, and the wettest day. 102 is the record high set back in 1993. 58 degrees was that record low set back in 2021. Definitely didn't tie or break that record low temperature, and we're not going to get to 102 for today, so we should be able to keep that record right there. And not looking too wet at all for today as well, but in 1927 they got almost 2 inches of rain on this day, so that wasn't a good 4th of July. As far as looking at your outlook for today, though, upper 90s, heat index values over 100. Again, a mixture of clouds and sunshine at times for today. And then heading through this evening, we'll find those temperatures staying close to 90 around sunset and then falling into the 80s afterwards. But just a reminder to be really careful when we're talking about setting off fireworks for tonight, as we do have that moderate drought in effect across much of the CSRA and the 2-state for Georgia and South Carolina, and even some levels of severe drought up there towards Saluda right now. right now. So very important to keep those fireworks a safe distance away from structures, and also just making sure that we're not lighting the grass on fire as you try to ignite some of those fireworks this evening. As far as looking at weather alerts for today, we do have a heat advisory in effect for some of our western counties that goes through 7 p.m. this evening. So we are talking about just some intense heat that's expected, and we're going to see those heat index values climb even more by the weekend and could prompt some heat advisories across the remaining areas of the CSRA as we head towards Sunday and the Monday for next week. Still looking at those heat index values near and over 100 as well. As far as rainfall chances, I mentioned those kind of going up by the weekend. You can see that right here, Saturday and Sunday, some pretty decent chances for some scattered rainfall. And as we continue towards Monday, it looks like we'll still hang on to at least a chance for some rainfall as we head throughout our start of the work week next week. But as far as your hour-by-hour forecast for today, looking mostly dry across the area. So we're going to see these temperatures really continue to stay hot and warm and muggy into this evening. And then tomorrow we could see a slightly better chance of some rainfall later into our afternoon, continuing towards possibly into the weekend as well. But that'll do it for the FastCast. We definitely have News 12 coming up at midday here shortly, so please join us then.